Yo, 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 we live, baby. What's happening, Chicago? And welcome back to Speak Your Mind Radio, episode 457. I'm your hostess with the mostest, Queen Star, aka Miss Hip Hop. And today is Sunday, July 9th, 2023, and it's currently a breezy 78 degrees. And in today's program, we will be discussing Chicago drill artist Fendi the Rapper on Point Me To featuring the native Bronx rapper Cardi B. But you guys, before we get started, I would like to introduce my fly guest on the show from the CNG Sports Spot podcast, straight out of Chicago. What's up, guy?
Hey, what's going on? Glad to be here. Thank you for having me.
Hey man, you're welcome. I really appreciate you coming on this afternoon and agreeing to do today's show.
Problem. Glad to be here. I'm excited.
Cool, me too. Now before we get into things, the music review, I want to start this program off the right way, guy, and I ask you an icebreaker question.
Okay, cool. Shoot, we got.
What are you doing to show up differently using social media, and what drives you to do so?
Well, there's, the social media thing. What I've learned is that it's a way to promote your brand, promote a platform. Show the world yourself without probably ever leaving your living room, leaving your kitchen, leaving your leaving your car. So. In this world that we live in, technology these days, you have to be everywhere at once, and technology allows you to be that. So having a brand and having a podcast and a clothing label and everything like that, social media has expanded the CNG podcast and the brand's presence more than I could ever think of. If it was just happening next door or actually in the per se building. So we're living in a world where we're living in digital buildings. So whether that's TikTok, whether that's Facebook, whether that's Instagram or YouTube. So we get to be in multiple houses, so to speak, or digital homes at once. So that's what I'm doing.
Oh yeah, that was a dope explanation, because you're right. Yeah, being on social media is kind of like being everywhere all at once.
Right. Absolutely. Yep.
I think you should tell the people out there, like, what does CNG stand for within your podcast?
Okay, CNG podcast stands for me and myself, the other half of the CNG podcast, which is CJ and Guy. So the N is just N like N, so it's CJ and Guy. So that's what it stands for. It's just CNG. Shout out to my boy CJ, man.
For sure. Shout out to CJ. How you doing, man?
See.
All right, man. That's like truly awesome, and congratulations on your podcast.
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. Now, let's talk about the remix to the track Point Me To by Fendi the Rapper featuring Cardi B. But first, guy, I want to ask you, like, did you know who Fendi the Rapper was at first?
You know what? I'm going to be real with you. I didn't know who it was. You know what I mean? I thought it was King Von. I thought it was somebody like Lil Durk. She sound like she one of those drill rappers. You know what I mean? So I didn't know who she was at first. I'm not even gonna lie, but hey, it is what it is.
Yeah, you're right about that, because I had no idea who she was either. So
right.
But what I do know from what I looked up is, like, the original track that she had going on, Point Me To ... You feel me? On her first mixtape is called Straight From the Rack. And yeah, that's what I said. And that was like
she a Chirac. So she a Chirac baby.
Yeah, she a Chirac baby for sure. Okay. For sure she is. Yeah. So I think it's pretty dope that we don't really know who she is, so to speak, and she's up and coming and she's moving really rapidly,
Yeah, she's attached herself to what I've heard. Looked at her songs and looked at the remix with Cardi B. She's attached herself to the drill movement, the drill music. You know what I mean? So that's been a wave in Chicago for a long time, and it's even expanded to New York. So the drill wave is alive and well still.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. And Cardi B been on top of these up and coming new artists since I think like last year she did that gig with K Flock up in the
Yeah.
Bronx, New York, and that was kind of like, you feel me, some drill infused music too, you know?
Right. Yeah. 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 For sure.
Yeah, so I think one interesting fact about Fendi the Rapper herself is she was currently working at a armed security job, and now she's big and she did a song with Cardi B. That's dope.
Yeah. That is dope. It just shows that you can be one thing one day, and you can be a totally different thing the next day. You put enough hard work into what you believe in and what you love. And if you're passionate about it, you can go get it. You know what I mean? Anything is possible. Nothing is impossible. So for her to just do what she's doing and to get on with probably the queen of rap at this point, Cardi B, that's kind of fly. That's dope. I ain't gonna lie.
I agree with that 100%, sure. Um, Now, what do you think about the song overall, as like, you know what I'm saying, as far as both, you know what I'm saying, the beat and the concept of the song?
The concept of the song is it is what it is. She's trying to, get down how they get down. They talking about guns, they're talking about sex, they talking about a lot of stuff that's going on. So the concept of the song is some real gutter, you know what I mean, gangster street stuff. So the concept, it is what it is, but the beat, what I looked up, is produced by somebody named Jordan Loud. 'Cause I really like the beat. So I was like, you know what? I'm into detail